Let me take you on a journey of The Little Artist, written by author P.E. Zimmerman, and beautiful illustrations from MML Paintings. I'm Calvin Simms, and I'm one of the founding publicists in conjunction with Warchild Canada. This is Erin Sanderson, the Director of Development. This story resonates very, very close to my heart. As a young boy, I was bullied in school and incriminated for wanting to unleash the little artist within myself. This story will take you on a journey that shall captivate you and perhaps let the little artist in you come out and play. Now, it's my honor to introduce you with Erin Sanderson here, the Director of Development from Warchild Canada.
Childhood is a pivotal time in everyone's life, but it can easily be corrupted, especially in the context of war. That's why Warchild is one of the only organizations that's exclusively focused on protecting childhood. And this story is really about a courageous young child who is exploring his own artistry in being pressured by different adult issues that children shouldn't have to face. And so by having 100% of proceeds from the sale of Little Artists come to Warchild, we'll be able to provide protection for children all around the world who need it most.
Thank you for sharing that, Erin. Now it's my opportunity to take you and really introduce you to the creative thinking and the whole concept behind The Little Artist.
It's important to follow your aspirations, to follow your gut feeling, and to sort of become that little artist that is inside all of us, as we all know. But most importantly, it's also, allowing a child to be a child, allowing children to be children. I think that that is of paramount importance, especially in this day and age, because we're bombarded by so much technology and children grow up so quickly, so fast, that I think it's important to remember that being a child is a great thing. And for me, it is a very personal statement, one that I struggled with for quite some time. And it was actually Calvin who brought it out into the open and said, hey, I like this concept. I think we should go with it. This was something I was probably going to publish later on, but now it's taken on a life of its own and I'm very excited about it. So that's what it means to me. And for you, Michelle, what was your reasoning? Why did you come on board?
Well, I was drawn to the story because, again, it relates back to when I was a child painting. And I always used to doodle, and I kept it a secret. And I was always afraid of being criticized, being judged. As a child, you get bullied on, etc. And I can relate to the story because, the little artist, he sort of went through the same challenges in terms of showcasing his art and expressing his thoughts. And I think that it's important as children that you're taught self-expression, and because it is a freedom, freedom of thought. And this is one of the reasons why I was drawn to the story, and I'm here to reveal some of my illustrations for the first time, and I hope that you enjoy it.
It was a beautiful drawing with great flourishing lines representing a delicate flower of the most enchanting kind. Soon, due to the businessman's obsession with money, the pupils of his eyes had come to be replaced by a most curious thing. Working diligently, yet effortlessly, the boy drew the charmed snake quickly and with great precision. Turning his attention back to the sunset, the boy was soon reminded of the beauty of the night sky as the stars, one by one, began to peer from behind the thin gauze of clouds to twinkle and shine with all of their celestial might. Round and round in the night sky they twirled as a chorus of cherubs serenaded them with heavenly voices, while below them, wedged in the sand, were numerous white candles lit with various colors of flame, green, orange, and yellow, to name but a few. As they valiantly played on, they slowly sank into the lake's depths to gurgle and bubble, before finally sliding beneath its surface that gleamed with its own special kind of light. Soon, as he approached closer, he realized that indeed it was no mirage, but an actual city with roads that gnarled and snaked towards its bustling, colossal center. Making many stops along the way, the bus soon became quite stuffy, crowded, and unbearably hot. Sitting in his seat, the boy stared in wonder at all the people who were crammed so tightly together like sardines in a can. Walking into the room, the boy was immediately struck by how long and grand it was, and how it seemed to stretch endlessly before him. He could also see the various paintings that adorned the walls in splendid succession. Now, it is your turn to be a little artist. Draw anything you like, a landscape, a still life, or your very own self-portrait. The man smiled to himself, the smile of a most inquisitive child, his eyes still full of awe and wonder, and that childlike light that keeps us forever young.